What sparked the trip to Puerto Rico?
One, just, time and location. Wanted to go somewhere to get like a recharge, some warm weather, before we head back into the second part of the season. But also just working through my foundation and stuff like that. Ran into some people that want to do some collaborations and see how we could help different places in the world. And Puerto Rico came up, so we made the trip, make some connections with some people in the community, and start having some conversations.
What interests you about it?
I think just, I think being able to use your platform to reach the different places in the world. Boston has a big Puerto Rican population as well as Dominican, et cetera. So going to these places in the world and, having conversations about some of the same stuff we have in conversations here in the U.S. about education, about lack of resources and stuff. And, maybe we're stronger together if we work together.
Having been down there, what are some things you saw that, you want to help with?
Same stuff, education is something they talked about. They talked about, lack of resources and opportunities for the disadvantaged communities, et cetera. Same things I talk about and same things I preach here, They have the same issues in Puerto Rico and other places in the world as well. So being able to build a network and seeing how, maybe a coalition of, people being able to work together all over the world, through a platform, through my platform, is the start to something big.
It's pretty limited time off after a busy All-Star week. Why was it important for you to use that time to also do good?
I think it helps me. Most people would be like, man, you only had a short amount of time. I would have spent that doing nothing. But the goal is to get recharged. The goal is to get refocused and find more of a, an ignition to get better. Get ready for the second part of the season. And nothing gives me that enthusiasm like helping other people and having conversations about making the world better. So not only was I able to enjoy the island of Puerto Rico and the warm weather, but then I'm touching the people and seeing how I can help and use my platform to bring more notoriety through basketball, bring more notoriety through the community, etc. That's the best way to recharge yourself for me. So I thank PR for having me.
What kind of things I saw you did the basketball, with the kids there. What kind of things specifically were you able to, do? Was it just that or some other things as well?
Yeah, I met with some government officials. I met with some influential people as well, like Anuel. Had some time talking to him. He's a big community guy. He's from Puerto Rico, one of the biggest artists in the world. We went to the Capitol building, learned about the formation, the history of Puerto Rico. I met with some officials and stuff like that. Just get it introduced. It's my first time there, so and I didn't have a lot of time, so that's what I spent some of my time doing.
What was kind of the most interesting conversation you had down there? Kind of sticks with you rather.
The most interesting conversation. I'm not sure. All of it was pretty, similar to conversations we have here and stuff like that. What was cool? I think they said Taco is he's signed to a team in Puerto Rico, so he's gonna be there in the next few weeks or months or something like that. And obviously, me and Taco are pretty good friends, so I was telling them to make sure that they welcomed him, and I think they got a great person that's coming as well down in Puerto Rico.
How do you kind of reflect on the dunk contest experience? What's the reaction been? How have you felt about how it all went? That type of thing.
I thought it was fun. I think obviously, it could have went better or as planned. It didn't, and that's life sometimes. But I think I enjoyed the process. I think, I thought it would be, a fun experience. All-Star doing it, it bring back some hype to it, et cetera. And I think that was accomplished a little bit. The NBA mentioned that the ratings and the views were higher. They were up, and it brought some more attention back to the art form of dunking. Obviously, it didn't go the way I expected it to go, but I think that's okay. I have fun doing it. It's one of the few times the spotlight is on you in your career, it's you out there, and I think I took advantage of that.
What do you think most important thing for you guys in the second half? Obviously, you're very successful in the first half. What to you is like the priority that you guys need to accomplish, to close the season?
Just be versatile, be ready, be just intentional in everything that we do. Have multiple lineups, have multiple ways to guard, have multiple ways to score the ball, and be ready for whatever any team throws at us. Has a solution for everything, and that just takes sacrifice. It takes being able to be ready, being able to be mature, all of those things. But just be ready for whatever happens. We don't want to be surprised or anything like that.
With the dunk contest, I guess part of the reason people maybe didn't want you to sign up was just because of like the after effects of everything, kind of the criticism of that. I guess how do you kind of feel coming out of it now? Like did you pick anything up, or how do you feel?
No, I feel fine. I feel like I felt before throughout the regular season. It's just no different. I think it was pretty. I wasn't trying to do anything crazy. Everything I was trying to do was more about like the gimmicks and the showmanship, put on the show. But people didn't really care about any of that stuff. They wanted to see you go between the legs twice. And I think the dunk contest should be more about like the show as well. Like putting on the show, the hype. But it's changed from that a little bit. It's more about the people only want to see like the spectacular dunk. But I had a good time, and I feel my body feels great, and I'll do it again next year.
Is that what you meant when you said that it didn't go like you thought it would go? Or was it the floor? Or
Yeah, I mean, the LED screens and the lights was a little slippery, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to get out there and hurt myself and stuff like that. So, I was trying to get him to wipe the floor and stuff. I slipped a few times. And I saw, like, even McClung, he got, like, hung on the rim at one point, So, at the end of the day, my focus is on helping my team. My focus is on my body, winning the championship. That was a great moment, but, I didn't want to do too much,
So you do want to do it again next year, you said?
If they ask me, if nobody else cares to do it, then fuck it, I'll do it again. I don't really care, people, think like, memes and stuff, but like I said, I think dunking is an art form. Obviously, I think I got more in the tank than what I displayed. I think I could perform better. I had a great time. Things didn't go as planned for whatever reason, but I thought it was a great experience for me. I had fun, and that's the bottom line for me. So, if they didn't have nobody to do it next year, the NBA asked me and wanted to get the views back up, I think I can redeem myself for sure.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man.